What it is, people, it's your boy, the Bad Wolf. All right, so this particular video is going to be about your medical bills. All right, so this video will probably be titled something about how to properly discharge your medical bills, or something along those lines. I might even title it Surprise Billing Act or something like that. All right, so if you, like me in the past, have had an emergency, all right, and you went to your, before you even went, you literally called the ambulance, you hit 911, they come out, they snatch you up. And like my situation, they can't find the hospital, they go down the wrong place, some bogus stuff. All right. Anyway, so we finally get there and they're walk in the door or wheelchair in the door, and they're immediately like, we need your social. We need this. La 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 la. I'm like, I'm in pain here. I feel like I'm dying. And can we do that later? Kind of don't really want to talk to you right now. Leave me alone. Right? Okay. So after all that is said and done, they hit you with the whammy. Okay, the bill. All right. Come to find out, it was like something like $2,000 for them to take me from my house to the hospital and not even find the place and quickly and hit every bump in the road. But then it was like another 2 or 3 grand just for the hospital. I think I was only in there for a couple hours. It's like, oh my God, like it was almost like 7 or 8 grand by the time it was done. Like they never told me how much it was for this, this. And you can order and ask for an itemized list. But here's the problem. I've never liked that they can do that. You have no idea how much your bill is going to be. So this is going to be for people who already have their bills, and also for people, educational information only from your favorite non-belligerent, non-combatant entertainment, to understand that they just passed something that has been long overdue, and it is called the Surprise Billing and Protection Act. Okay, or no surprise billing act. Okay, let's take a look. All right, so we're on cms.gov / no surprises / ending dash surprise dash medical dash bills. Okay, so this is the Medicare and Medicaid site. They're basically just covering this. You can just do a random Google search and find out this information. So as of January 1st, 2022, this is what I'm talking about, people. Like, these things launch, these acts, and you don't see them on TV. Okay, for obvious reasons. And you'll find out shortly. Ding. As of January 1st, 2022, consumers have new billing protections. Okay, while getting emergency care, non-emergency care from in-network, out-of-network facilities, air ambulance services, out-of-network providers. These rules are aimed to protect consumers from excessive out-of-pocket costs. How can you charge me $2,000 for a ambulance ride? That's ridiculous. It ain't like that they did a whole bunch of anything magical. They basically just carried me there. If that was the case, I could have just got an Uber. It would have been here quicker. Would have got there, faster. And if I was tossing my cookies, at least it wouldn't have been no more than about $100. I would have saved myself $1,900 or $2,000. You know what I mean? So, okay, so emergency services must continue to be covered without any prior authorization, and regardless of whether or not a provider or facility is in the network. So previously, consumers basically had to grab ankles. You know what I mean? Like, you're just like, no, you can try to get an itemized bill. You can contest it. That's outrageous. And they go, blah, blah, blah. All we hear is pay the bill, bruh. Pay the bill. You came to us, pay the bill. Yeah, but I never thought that was fair, because literally they kind of have you by the cojones. And that's outrageous. Even the mob would be like, bro. So, so what this bill basically says here, okay, is that what you can do now is you can literally well, there's a number of ways you can take care of these bills. Okay, one, they have your social and your name, so they can discharge it, which is eventually what they're going to do anyway. We've done some videos on discharging in the past. If not, if you haven't seen those videos, watch them. If not, set up a consultation. We can talk about a little bit about that. Otherwise, as far as this, you are able to write a simple letter and say that due to the No Surprise Billing Act of January 1st, 2022, these prices are outrageous. I had no prior knowledge that they were going to be this high for these reasons. You can say, I am not paying any of the bill due to this act, or I'm only paying part of the bill, or I'm paying what I think is the appropriate amount of this bill. Accept this, or leave me alone. Okay? That's really all you have to do, is tell them that under the No Surprise Billing Act, your prices are outrageous. It's crazy. Okay? So that's really it. And you want to tell them that you want it removed from your credit, from your report, and basically tell them that, this needs to be removed because of this act. So if they hit your credit and any of that stuff, wham them with the same thing on this. Due to the outrageous pricing that you charged me, this is a fraudulent debt. And also, I'm claiming that I want it removed from my credit report. And I'm returning your bill, and I want it removed, discharged, settled due to the No Surprise Billing Act and Consumer Protection Act here. So that's it. Not a terribly long video, guys, but it's powerful because it is truly not fair. Now, I don't mind paying my way, but $2,100 for a ambulance ride and a $4,000 or $5,000 bill for giving me a couple pills because, I didn't have insurance or whatever else. So even if it is with insurance, if the bill is outrageous, like you can see it, it's outrageous. Hit them with the No Surprise Billing Act, January 1st, 2022. There you guys go. Once again, the Bad Wolf bringing you more remedy. So don't forget to hit that bell, like, subscribe. And you know what? I really want to see who's going to leave a thumbs down on this one, too. There's a lot of videos I've made where now we've got, I think, like 6 people who are just like actively putting thumbs down. It's like they're networking. It's a little troll coven of haters who, when I bring easy peasy information to help people, they want to thumbs down. So I'm assuming there are probably some morons with their own channel and traitors to the Constitution of the United States of America out there, aka U.S. citizens who don't even realize they're American nationals, but we'll leave that alone. Either way, guys, getting right back to this. So the Consolidated Appropriations Act, so the Consolidated Appropriations Act of 2021 was enacted in December 27th of 2020 and contains many provisions to help consumers from surprise bills. Okay? Including No Surprises Act under Title I and transparencies under Title II. Okay? So these are going to be your remedy, guys. When you guys get these bills and they're just crazy wild, you guys can use the No Surprise Act under Title I and the Transparency Act under Title II to fight. So you don't have to pay these bills. To learn more about these protections for consumers, understanding costs in advance, or to avoid surprise bills, and what happens when payment disagreements arise after medical care. So let's take a look at this. Okay, so this is for the uninsured or the self-pay customers. And you got an estimate over $400. Okay, so it says here you can file a complaint. And that is with, okay, so the same thing. So cms.gov, you can file a complaint with them, and basically, even if you've paid, they will try to advocate for you to get your money back. Okay, so as always, basically you're saying you can dispute it. Okay, and let's take a back up here. Okay, so they're supposed to actually provide you with a good faith estimate of this is how much it's going to be for your services before you get into anything. Um, you can always dispute any amount over $400. Okay. And if you do have insurance, this also works for you as well. Okay. They're saying if you don't have insurance, that you're supposed to ask them for a good faith estimate of how much your care will cost beforehand. Vision looks like okay. It says these exceptions to protections do not apply in all situations. So they're saying if you have a vision or dental only plan, these new billing protections generally do not apply to services. Um, if you have a health plan that includes dental or vision, these protections could apply to the dental or vision services for that. Okay, the balanced billing protections generally don't apply to ground ambulance services, so be careful with that. If you have Medicare, Medicaid, Indian Health Services, Veteran Services, TRICARE, these rules do not apply to these programs because they already have protections against that in place. Okay, so this is mostly for your uninsured, barely insured, self-pays, things of that nature. So once again, guys, just bring you guys some remedy. Use it or lose it. So I'll talk to you guys later. Appreciate each and every one of you. Don't forget to hit that bell, like, subscribe. Make sure you give a thumbs up so we can continue to aggravate the people who want to give me a thumbs down because they suck and they're not real people anyway. So that's about it. And as always, if you guys see anybody using any of my materials anywhere out there in the world and it's for negative or nefarious purposes, don't forget to report them for slander, bullying, and whatever else. Otherwise, you guys take care. I will continue to do what I do, and you guys continue to take care of me, and I'll keep bringing you guys the good stuff. So that's it. I'll talk to you later. Peace in the Middle East.